Thank you for the sub, Flipper. By the way, we're live, Gray.
Alrighty.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm trying to get everything up and running.
I'm waiting for the moment you show up so I can redeem hat, please.
Give it a second. Rudo's starting up. Is it gonna pick up the camera? Yeah, it did. Okay, nice. I also have a thing for this.
A thing for what?
For stream today.
Oh.
There we go. Now I'm nice and ready for it.
Oh my god! You look perfect.
I think I need to move it down just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit.
There we go. Ironically, I've had this set up for like a month or over a month with the suit.
That's the suit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I had an idea for stream for it that I thought it would be funny, but I thought it would be perfect for today.
Beautiful.
Since how we're taking people to court.
Hell yeah. Have you ever played this before?
No, I have not.
Oh, it gets bad.
I'm aware of how to play it in like the general sense, but I've not played it.
CL chose this moment to need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You're good. What's this do? Okay, minimum of 3. Sweet. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Eat. Okay, there we go. Everything is set up now. While we wait, we'll just sit here and just chat. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. But welcome in. You guys do not know who I am. I'm the Live It Up 34. And we do a lot of chaos and have fun. It's been a long day. While we're waiting, we're just gonna mess around with this. Where'd that leave all the trees at? Did I get all of them from over here? That's what I thought. we got some elder trees. We're currently on recession. Or we're currently on recess, so welcome in, Curly. Congrats on redeeming first. You found the Easter egg. I don't know if I heard the sound. It might be broken. How are you, Curly? You should be back anytime soon. You found the Easter egg in the chat. How are you, Curly? Yeah. So, it's an Easter egg to when I was trying to be able to set up something for somebody to be able to like set a timeout. And I set it up to any channel point redeem. So there was one day when I started stream, someone claimed first and like second and all the other stuff. And I just immediately saw like a wall of just people getting just like timed out immediately. And I just started laughing to myself. And so it's an Easter egg to that. And so when the first time you actually redeem first for the first time, you get timed out for 30 seconds.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
You know about this, Gray.
I know.
But welcome back, Gray.
Thank you. Sorry it took a little bit longer than I thought. Dinner was ready, so I grabbed something real quick. Because some
you're
guest
fine.
was here.
Yeah, I did see the handheld. I didn't see all the games and stuff like that because I tried listing, but it did not just go well for listing wise. Because Xbox Showcase was today, if you didn't know, Gray.
I did not. I heard of the console because I saw a little bit of news on it, but I didn't actually watch the thing.
Yeah, LTT Linus Tech Tips already has. We're actually able to interact with one. They have a video on it.
Huh.
But I know from what Curly said is that they're doing a High on Life 2. Then another game that they're doing a sequel of is Grounded 2.
Oh, I love playing Grounded. That was sick.
They did Black Ops 7. Apparently.
I've never played any of the Black Ops game.
Outer Worlds 2, a new Plague Tale game, so that's actually interesting. I want to check out that one because I like the Plague Tale series. And if you don't know,
I don't think. What's up?
on the Game Redeem, there's actually a Plague Tale game. Copy of it.
What code game?
Plague Tale.
I don't know what that is. I only have Plague Tale Innocence, which is the first one. I want to play Requiem.
I have Requiem.
Nice.
So if you have enough daily rewards, you could be able to get it.
Might have to do that. I need to restart Innocence and like play the whole thing on stream.
It's actually really good.
Yay, I was let in.
But yeah. This is actually one I go to very often because I just like the animation and the sounding design of this for the trailer.
I loved, yeah. The first one was so good. I'm excited for the second one. I've been avoiding spoilers deliberately for myself.
It's the third game.
It's the third one?
Yeah.
What's the second one?
Plague Tale Requiem is the second game. Because the third game would be the one that they just announced.
Oh, yeah. I was confused. I thought you were telling me Requiem was the third game. I was like, what?
No, I was meaning like the third game that they just announced. I was responding to Curly in chat. Because he said apparently it's a sequel. I don't know if it was a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if that company does PlayStation exclusives. If Abo Studio or Focus Home Interactive is exclusive. No, it wasn't. All right. But yeah, I actually have a copy of the sequel that you could be able to get.
Nice.
You guys ready to go to court?
I'm ready to go to court.
How about you, Eno? Hello, Red Bear 3662. How are you doing?
That's a very suiting hat, so I'm gonna let you keep it. I'm gonna throw something at you though.
You know, it kind of timed perfectly because I made my character with the top hat too. Before I even like actually did all that with the VTuber.
Oh, neat.
So it kind of timed up like perfectly with it. I'm glad to hear that
Beautiful.
you're doing good, but welcome in. We are going to be doing some court today. You guys are actually going to be the jurors,
God,
so
I
you guys
hated
can
it.
help out. Who wants to start the lobby? Don't
I
ask
usually
questions,
crash, so I can
Miggy.
start.
And if you want
We're
to join
not going
Miggy,
to jail. We're going to court.
and then we're going to jail. Yeah, you can join Miggy
Yeah,
if you want.
Come on, Miggy. I don't think I have you friended on Steam.
We're in the cult of content. Then we could be able to, as whatever role that we will be given. It's this game goes up to like 7 people in it.
9.
Oh, 9. There you go.
There's so much stuff.
Are you modifying your character?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm the only one live.
You can be Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm too exhausted. I was going to, but after being up since 2, I'm too tired.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Have a moon avocado.
You can. The code will be in the
You can send me your
Recording
friend
VC.
code in DM.
chat.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's the lobby code.
I know what you're talking about. I was meaning to Miggy. He can send me his friend code.
Also, this
in DM.
game does have an in-game mic, so we'll hear double of each other.
I know that. Or just write out in chat.
I've
Okay.
never played this.
It'll be fine.
All it is mostly just improv.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a big improv game.
Why is OBS over there?
Sorry, I'm trying to finish eating and then I have to run to the bathroom.
CL, no.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
Ciel's
gonna
trying to
do this.
climb on me.
Why is the code not working?
Wait, is that Miggy?
Yeah, that's Miggy. Zephram. Miggy's.
Oh,
Or Zeph.
yeah. I didn't know Zeph was Miggy.
Why is it not letting me join?
Is the code? Hang on. Try that.
Did you DM me? Or...
No, hang on. Oh god, it's crashing. No! Don't crash, please.
Yeah, I could do this. And then...
There you go. Invite. I just invited you guys to the stream.
Oh, you just
How do I
invited these
mute you
two.
in the game?
Yes. I sent you a friend request, Miggy.
Press escape, then you can
I'm
be able
pretty
to
sure-
mute.
Oh, you right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just,
Someone,
straight up just
if
mute
we-
yourself.
Yeah, so if we have Bailiff, we're gonna need to use the in-game mics because the Bailiff relies on people using their mics in the game.
Oh.
That's only if we have a Bailiff, though.
What does that mean?
Guilty. The bailiff is
It's the cop.
the court cop.
Oh, okay. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
I
Liv's
am
always
not guilty.
Curly. Liv's guilty.
I have done nothing. I mean, look at me in my
I
handsome
humbly
suit.
request to be the prosecutor.
Okay. What should I be?
Anything you want. We just need someone to be the judge and someone to be the other one.
I'll go defense.
Hang on. Yeah, beats to be the defense. You're right, Curly. I think we should prove his innocence.
If your laptop can run it, you could join Curly. It's only $5 on Steam.
Yeah. It's not a big game either.
Yeah, it's only 4 gigs. It's not that big of a game. It wouldn't. A standard laptop could probably run it.
Yeah.
Most small
Does this
games
thing
like
look
this.
like it's high quality? Well, it is high quality. It's just like high graphics.
Let's see the minimum specs on it on Steam. And you're gonna get ads soon. I can't pause them.
Is it rolling? All right. Yalencha.
Minimum recommended is 8, but you could try with 4. Have you ever been beat by wet spaghetti noodle by your girlfriend because she had a twin sister and you got confused and fucked her dad?
Did someone?
Well, that's how it feels
someone
to drive
redeemed
a
it.
Ford F-250. F's. I'm glad it's playable with a minimum of 3 people.
I did send you an invite, Miggy.
I'm in. Oh. Is Mickey playing?
Jingle, 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 dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle.
Oh, apparently not. Damn. All right, it's okay, Miggy. That means I only have like 1 sticker. Hang on. I have this goose. There you go. I guess that means Eno will be the judge.
Whenever she gets back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
You're the
Every
judge.
single time. Oh god. Every single
Okay.
time I see myself in the mirror, my sunburn looks worse.
Oh my god. I told you to wear sunscreen. Yeah, it won't be that bad. And doesn't wear sunscreen.
In my defense, I didn't think we'd have to fix the whole pool.
You do this every single year, you know, every year at like the first couple bits of summer, like the first couple months of like being warm. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go outside for a little while and play with the dogs. I'm not gonna get that sunburn, and don't turn on sunscreen. And you come in with skin redder than your hair. Every
And the
summer.
funny thing is, I am incredibly. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's a very specific word, but like I always
AO,
make sure
easy
I
to
put
burn.
No, like I always put on sunscreen every single day after I wash my face in the morning. So I have a sunscreen on my face. That's why my face isn't burnt. But I don't put it on the rest of my body.
Yeah, that's your problem. Ready up, you know, read what your role does
Oh.
in the bottom left.
Okay.
You gotta ready up. Okay. Now you guys have to wait on me to decide what's going on. And I know exactly what's going on.
You're a gay sock.
Yes, I am a gay sock.
Oh, you both are. Okay.
Do we have the same sock on, Liv?
Yeah.
Because I can't see right now.
Yeah, we do. That wasn't even planned.
The funny thing is I looked at Liv first and thought it was you just because the rainbow sock, so I set it to Liv.
Guys, what does adultery mean?
Adultery is crimes of like nudity or sex in public.
Oh, definitely not that then. Ugh. I get to pick a crime.
My sensitivity.
Oh, no, cheating.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, adultery is. Oh, okay. Then I can do adultery.
Oh god, now it's too sensitive. Oh god.
I spelled your name right this time, Curly. Look at the guy. You're representing yourself, Liv.
Oh my god, you used my
Your Honor,
card.
this case is bullshit.
Why?
I'd like to say that this case is bullshit and should be withdrawn because of the fact that I am not cheating on Curly, as in I have not been in a relationship more than just friends with Curly. And so therefore the suspect, I am not cheating.
Your Honor, I have evidence that would prove otherwise if you would permit me. You gotta pick up your hammer and press the red button.
Red button?
Red button. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. So I would like to present to you a disposable cell phone with texts from the Live It Up 34 to Curly. And may I tell you, ma'am, these are explicit texts. I dare not read them in a professional setting. I also have used tissues in a motel where Curly and the Live It Up 34 were found. That is all my evidence, ma'am. No, you're not on trial, You're not on trial, Curly. You're the victim.
Seems a wee bit suspicious here. Now, Rudu.
I'm the one that's on
I
trial.
wasn't good.
Your Honor, I would like to be able to present my evidence as in the case of it. So, with it, those messages that were shown turned out to be actually fraudulent, as I do have leaked DMs from the prosecutor that was presenting as they were the one in possession of the phone at the time, and also were using it to be able to frame me in that terms. I also have evidence of an open package that was addressed to them that contained the tissues.
So the
Objection.
tissues-
If I would be able to object,
No.
Your Honor.
No, shut up. Shush. Let me continue my questions. So those tissues were sent to Curly?
No, they were sent to the prosecutor. They were sent to Gray.
So those tissues were sent.
Your Honor, do I have permission to speak?
Permission granted.
I would like to present to you.
I don't know what I can do. What
That's
what does
okay, you
stunning you
just-
do?
Don't stun me. That
What does
So
it do?
I would like to present a stalker letter found written in the Live It Up 34's handwriting, addressed to Curly.
Circumstantial. Forgery.
How is that circumstantial?
I
Do you
don't
know
what
how to
the
be a
fuck-
judge?
I don't know. No. I don't
You know,
what that means.
circumstantial. You know, circumstantial means that's not relevant. It is very relevant. I'm pretty sure we need to overrule the judge.
I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't given instructions. I'm winging it. I am
I also
qualified.
have this. I have this as well. My order of tissues was never delivered, and it is not relevant to this case because I never got those tissues. I bet they were intercepted by the Live It Up 34. Because I can also say there was a train stopped mid-tract where my order of tissues was stolen. And do you know it was? I have no more evidence, but you know what I do have? Can I call upon my witness, Your Honor? I have a witness.
You may.
No, you gotta press the red button again, but there should be like options somewhere, whether it be on your hammer or something. You should be able to like switch
It
to
might be
something.
in tab.
It might be in tab.
No, I think I missed it. When you
It
asked.
might be on your hammer. No. You can do whatever you want whenever. I just forget exact. I've never been the judge, so I don't know where. Oh, there you go. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Oh, there we go.
I like to call upon my witness, this very sad clown. Do you know why he's sad, Your Honor? Because he saw the Live It Up committing adultery with Curly. This clown is sad because he had to witness such a heinous crime. And he can testify that he did see what was happening.
Objection, that is hearsay.
That's rude.
This is. Can they speak for themselves? Can they attest to this?
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me, Your Honor, but everything they say is true. I was there on the night of the 4th, when the Live It Up and Curly were committing adultery in the office with a stolen bag of tissues.
And what day did this occur? Attorney? No. Not you. Not the prosecutor. The attorney. When did this date
that was the
occur?
witness.
When does this when was this time allegedly occurring? When did this adultery take place? Allegedly.
I have no set time of said adultery since it did not occur, so I cannot point to any point in time when this
Shit.
alleged act has taken place.
Well, you've heard my witness.
Seems like faulty witness.
What the?
I allow the attorney to give evidence. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Somebody help me.
Well, as you can see, I have this friendship bracelet that is made by the prosecutor over there towards Curly, and that is my evidence to be able to present that they were
Objection.
more.
Denied. Continue.
I also have an empty pizza box, meaning that they spent time together, and that's probably when they traded the said bracelet.
Do you have a time when this occurred?
It was 10:45 last night.
What do you have to say for yourself, prosecutor?
Thank you for allowing me time. You see, I have friendship relations. This is something you know, Judge, ma'am. And I do not wear friendship bracelets made out of noodles. Do you know why? I would have a rash on my arm. And do you see a rash, Your Honor?
Look at your left arm. I do see a rash.
That's what? That's my shirt.
Denied. I see a rash.
That's my shirt.
Denied. I see a rash on your left
It's
wrist.
not.
Thank you, prosecutor. Do you have any more evidence, prosecutor?
I do not.
Do you have any more evidence, attorney?
I have one more evidence of the fact I have a loyalty card to Come and Go, and that is where I was at to be able to get food and then just go immediately straight home.
Look at, he has a card that proves his loyalty. I say
That's
not.
for getting food.
I say not guilty.
We need a new judge. The Live It Up 34 is innocent. Released, they swore never to set foot in a courthouse again. 5 minutes later, they realized they'd left their wallet inside and had to beg security to let them back in.
I didn't know what I was doing. What happens when I stun somebody?
You
They
just prevent
they
them from doing
muted.
something.
Yeah, they're muted.
Oh. Okay.
Curly wants to be on trial.
Okay, we'll put you on trial, Carly. Yeah, please don't be the judge again, you know? You're the defense, I guess.
I don't know anything. I told you this would be a
You're
bad case of
defending Curly.
God, Curly, you're going to jail.
Yeah, because we have an uncorrupt judge.
Curly, you're going to jail. I don't.
Curly, what
believe-
did you do? What was your crime?
Don't trust me.
Ready up. But, what was your crime? Or not, Curly, what was your crime?
Yeah, you can join VC. We're in the cult of content.
I gotta wait for Curly to tell me what his crime was.
Help is on the way.
This will be Curly's picture.
Wait, what's Curly's picture?
What's on the list? I can write anything, Curly.
You can literally write anything. It's improv for the whole thing. The only thing that like is mandatory is like your evidence and stuff like that it generates for you. But you can add custom evidence.
Ow!
What did you do, Curly?
Rude! Wait, what do I look like? I look so dumb.
Curly, what did you do? Curly!
I look so dumb.
Stupid but serious.
Dying his neighbor's dog, key lime green. Oh. Oh God! So
What is that
Curly
picture?
Curly is being
my computer.
charged with kidnapping.
Yes.
Curly, you're screwed. I'm your lawyer.
Alright.
Lawyer, you're screwed.
Definitely. All right. Your Honor, may I present first?
Yes, you may present. Go ahead and
So, if I could be allowed to, that's my witness. If I could be allowed to talk, Your Honor.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We good?
how do I do the talking thing?
How does he do that?
You keep scrolling your
You scroll.
mouse. No, there you go. I think.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well,
Your
am I being
Honor,
processed?
taking the wrong child home.
Kidnapping.
Yeah. That was the
Okay.
wrong thing. Hang on, Your Honor, can you dismiss that? I misclicked. Thank you.
Wait, so what does this
So-
missing evidence mean?
It means that that evidence isn't no longer relevant to the actual trial.
So, Your Honor, I found a single earbud. And by this I mean when Curly took the child into his car, he had earbuds in, so he could not realize that the child was screaming and telling him that wasn't his dad. It was indeed the wrong child. I also have a free hug sign. Every good kidnapper has one.
All right, defense, what do you have to say for this? Just the way that Curly. If you look on my stream, look how Curly is staring at me for that picture. It's so Kurt.
Comfortable.
Like, oh my god.
My first piece of evidence is an invitation to a wedding. Curly was
Excuse me.
invited.
Excuse me. I would like to object. How does an invitation mean he can't kidnap someone? Is that relevant to the kidnapping at all?
Yes.
I'm gonna overrule
So you're
the
agreeing
objection.
that it's irrelevant.
No, it's not. It's not relevant.
You honor?
It's relevant.
You honor?
Yes, Curly.
Can I get a new lawyer?
No.
This is all the county can be able to afford. Good luck.
Yeah, this is
so-
your county
So,
lawyer.
but let's continue on this piece of evidence about the invitation to the wedding.
May I continue, Judge?
Yes, you may continue.
The reason this invitation to a wedding is relevant is because it is a childless wedding, and it was an hour prior to Curly supposedly stealing this child. Why would he steal a child if he's going to a childless wedding?
So I would like to step in here and say, he did not have to accept the invitation to receive one. How many invitations, Judge, Your Honor, how many invitations do you receive a year that you just don't go to?
0. I just don't get invitations.
Well, I get a lot of invitations I just don't go to.
On this invitation, Marley? Curly.
Oh god, I think the jury is drunk.
Curly has marked that he will attend this wedding.
Okay, so, Your Honor, I would also like to point out, if he really had circled that he was okay. So, I think you're unaware of how a real wedding card works, attorney, you know? Because a wedding card is sent out weeks, perhaps months in advance, and you have to reply by a certain date, called RSVPing. You cannot RSVP an hour before a goddamn wedding.
It was Curly RSVP'd 3 weeks in advance, and
Then why didn't he? Okay, you need to send an RSVP back.
Did you check when I did RSVP?
What'd you say, Curly?
Did you actually check when I did it?
No, because you never sent it. It was in your
Yes, I
house
did.
in the letter. No, you didn't. She has the RSVP letter. It's not sent.
No.
It could be an online
I did it
RSVP.
online.
Well, let's see the
Exactly.
I
information.
did it online. I did
On
it
the
online.
card.
No.
Did you
If you
scan?
look- No, listen to me. You have a physical object in your for your
Well, they did it
evidence. You have
online.
a physical invitation card.
All I'm saying is they did it
And
online.
it says under it was either canceled or forgotten.
All I'm saying is they did it online. I submitted it. It's not my fault. The website messed up.
No.
Check the data logs.
Curly. Did you forget that there's QR code on the back for that you have to log in online in RSVP?
Your
Did you-
Honor, their stories aren't aligning. You're coming up with this on the spot.
Do you have any more evidence to be able to prove they're guilty?
I'm a terrible lawyer.
Yes. I have
Sorry.
Curly's search history.
Oh God!
Oh!
And in his search history, he has
I can't.
let me just look here. Sorry. I can't read exactly what he has typed, typos and stuff like that. I need a second to read. up where he can sell wedding attire, meaning he had previously planned not to go to this wedding and was reselling his attire.
Do you
He
know
already
whose
planned
wedding
not to
that
go,
is?
Your Honor. Do you know what,
Do you
Curly?
know who it is? Do you know who the wedding is to? Huh?
No,
To my
because it
best
never
friend.
mentioned on the card.
To my best friend. And I got
Who's your best friend, Curly? Whose wedding is it?
Jake's.
Jake
And
from
he
State
looks like
Farm.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
I have unrefutable evidence. May I present it?
Yes.
That's my witness. That's the witness, Your Honor.
I have
What did you have?
I have security. I have a security camera footage that Curly did not steal the child at the time that you specified, because there were security cameras at that area, and you can clearly see Curly walk out of the building without the child and get into his vehicle and leave.
When was the security footage caught? Because I never said when Curly took the child. You're making a lot of assumptions here.
Let me just double check.
You know, Judge, can I have like a recess to talk to my lawyer privately?
We'll give a 2-minute recess.
You guys can be sent to jail.
Yeah, I told you you were.
I trusted you.
I told you not to.
Yanni, let's just get this done and over with.
Curly, when did you
What?
take the child? When did you supposedly take the
didn't.
child?
I
When did you?
did.
When are you being accused of stealing the child? What was the time and the date of the time?
August
You
31st, but I was at camp. I got pictures to prove it, but you don't have the evidence to show I was at camp.
Shit. Ah.
Alright,
What type of camp
Your
was
Honor.
it?
Recess is up.
What type of camp? What type of camp?
Order in the
Camping.
court.
camping.
Ow! Ow!
Let's get back on
Ow!
subject. Recess is over.
I have evidence, Your Honor.
State your evidence.
During this whole supposed month of this happening, Curly was attending several hour-long secret meetings at his thing.
It's
What
thing.
is this thing?
What did you say earlier? I just blinked on what it was.
Yanni, I was at camp. Evidence.
Camp. Curly was at camp. Secret meeting camp.
I would like to interject, Your Honor. Thank you. So, going based off of simply what the attorney has said, that means he was only at camp for a couple of hours because you, in your own words, unless of course you are lying, in which case this case automatically goes to me since you are lying in court. That's called perjury. So either you are lying in court or Mr. Curley only had that meeting for several hours, meaning he had the rest of the day and night to kidnap this child.
When was this when did this kidnapping supposedly take place?
I don't know when did it, because you should have that answer, and you clearly do not. As stated several times, you have no idea when this
Neither
actually
did
occurred.
you. Neither do you have it.
I do have it.
You're
not working.
accusing my client of something he didn't do, but nor giving us the time or date that you think he supposedly did it.
Fine. It was done at 4 p.m. on a Thursday night.
Night? You call at 4 p.m. at night?
Yes, it's late. I don't know when to call it. Evening? 4 p.m.
It's evening.
Evening. Then.
That means Curly was in his secret club meeting at camp.
You never gave me a time for a secret meeting.
Because you didn't ask what my schedule was that day.
Exactly. And on that Thursday night at 4 p.m., you want to know where Curly was? May I present evidence?
Your Honor, that's a medal for abandonment. Meaning he wasn't there.
That is true.
I didn't read that.
You just proved that he wasn't at the event where you said he was. Attorney,
Well, in that case, I'm gonna call upon the jury to be able to vote on their own terms. AKA, we are finding him guilty.
Curly is guilty. Sentenced to burp the alphabet at every court session. On their first attempt, their throat locked up and they passed out on the letter P. Their epic failure turned them into an urban legend in law schools for generations to come.
No.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
I'm an
I'll-
amazing lawyer. Let me live my hopes and dreams.
I'll be the judge this time.
I'm the defense.
You'll be fine. It's okay. Liv is coming up with who did what now. Ready up, you know. You've already gotten one of your cases sent to jail.
I can't lie. I can't improv.
We noticed.
I can't lie either. I could never get
I've
away
never
from
been
any-
at this table
with any
before.
crime. I could never get away with any crimes at all. I cannot lie my way out of them.
We noticed. You know, eating moldy cashews and keeping them way longer than it. You know, did you actually do this?
No, I did not. I know.
Liv, did she actually do this?
Your Honor, this is something that has actually happened. We have a witness, as in Boops, we could be able to bring up to the stand to be able to witness this.
You're right. You're also unmuted in game. Let me bring out Doggy.
And I'm
Luna.
also in this.
Is this true?
Look at
Luna
the
says
dog.
it's true.
Yeah, it
You're
definitely
right.
is true.
Cashew crumbs in the fur, and they're rotten. All right. I would like to go ahead and present your case. Prosecutor.
I have.
We need to do this in order. Silence.
Oh, I thought you said me.
So-
Sorry.
Your
No, prosecutors. Live.
Oh.
prosecutor always goes first. So, Your Honor, within this, we have a matchbox that is sitting in her room. that is just sitting there waiting to be able to light the candle on fire or light up any of the sticky notes on fire. As well as on top of that, we have
Oh.
a chip mug that was sitting around in a room right next to the cashews. They have cashew residue all over it. That is all I have to present for now.
All right. Wow, Luna has a lot to say about this case. Anyway, Attorney Eno, what do you have to say for yourself and your client, who is also you?
Y- I have chewing gum. It's mint flavored. Therefore, if I was eating minty gum and it was stuck on the mug that was next to the cashews, wouldn't it prove that I was eating minty gum prior to the cashews, and cashews taste absolutely disgusting while eating minty gum?
Your
We do
Honor,
not know how old this gum is.
Your Honor, I would like to object to that because of the fact that she made a statement that she said don't cashews taste terrible after, well, cashews would taste, or the minty gum would taste terrible after eating cashews. So in her objection that
You're
she
right.
tasted the mint gum after that.
You're right. This is
I
not
never
looking
said I
good for
did it
you,
on that
Eno.
day. I never said I did it on that day. That it has happened prior that I've eaten cashews and eaten or consumed something minty, such as brushing my teeth. Mint and cashews do not go well together. So therefore, if I was eating minty gum or chewing on minty gum, why would I eat cashews?
Irrelevant. You could have eaten these at any point, not just after minty gum.
Well then, I have evidence on a credit card
Declined
That-
for coffee.
during this time. I was trying to purchase coffee. It has the same date and time stamped on the time of decline on the card. So how could I be trying to eat cashews while purchasing coffee?
Hello, Park.
This is a valid point. Lib, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'd like to state for the record that I never specified when the cashews were actually eaten. So she is assuming a random such date that in this place and time, she has a random charge on her credit card for a declined coffee. Well, it did not even happen. It did not even happen while she was actually there at the coffee shop because this happened in a matter of her own personal home quarters. So with it, that is where the cup was found, and that is where the information was collected, was from her own personal home rather than a said coffee shop.
I see. Is that all the evidence you have,
Yes.
prosecutor? What do you have to say about that, Attorney Eno?
I have a burnt wooden spoon. It is found in the same room as the cashews, and as we all know, I have an issue with playing with fire.
We know we have a matchbox and a burnt wooden spoon. I'm starting to think there's a different story of arson here.
Going to court about moldy cashews comes to light that there was a case of arson.
So I would like to plead guilty already for because while trying to prove her innocence about eating rotten cashews, she just admitted to arson.
No, I was not committing arson on that
You
day.
just said you have a problem. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're digging yourself deep, bro. Go ahead. I'm letting you talk.
No, that is not what that was irrelevant. This is outside of this case. This wooden spoon only proves that I was burning the spoon. Therefore, if I was preoccupied with fire, I wouldn't be eating cashews. I would
You
probably
also
be lighting
have-
them on fire.
So, also, we're going back to Prosecutor Liv's earlier testimony, where you don't have, all of these events are
Oh.
at no corresponding time, and he never gave you a time for this crime. Therefore, you're making a lot of assumptions, attorney. Plus, I'm going to wrap this court case up as perhaps the fastest court case in history, because you just confessed to another crime that was completely irrelevant to this case. Guilty of arson and eating bad nuts. Eno is guilty. Sentenced to burp the owl. Oh no, it's the same one. That trial was 8 minutes long.
I can't lie.
I'll be the defense this time.
I don't know what to do.
I'll be the prosecutor.
Oh God! Why am I the
Faulty judge.
Shirley, do you want to go on trial again?
It's good.
No, we should put Brock on trial
Yeah.
Why is Brock
get
on
in here.
trial?
for chewing the wires in the basement.
Oh, Brock! That's property
Do that.
damage, Brock! Ready up!
Oh shit, that's me again. Yes.
Maybe I'll be right back.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh God.
All right. Your opening statement, prosecutor.
Your Honor, may I have the...
Oh.
Everyone's unmuted again.
I think it does automatically. I muted you guys and I can't hear you guys.
Oh, I'll do that too.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Your Honor, I would like to present for the fact that I have internet comments of that they're so outrageous of him chewing on the comment or chewing on the wires that he has stated online and in factual evidence that is provable in Twitch history that we could be able to pull up that he is chewing on the wires in the basement. Also, on top of that, he scratched my CD. So now, whenever I play the CD, it says, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba, die, 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 which I think is a possible death threat. It may be intentional, but who knows?
That seems pretty substantial. What do you have to say for yourself, attorney?
Can I call up my witness?
You may.
So, as we know, who's the one person who keeps track of all the sins of other people, aside from Jesus? Santa Claus! And Santa Claus here can confirm that my client is on the nice list this year.
Is there physical proof of this nice list?
A notebook full of the nice list, signed by Saint Nick himself.
Seems
Early
pretty
2010 chat.
legit to me. It seems pretty legit to me. Why would
I would also
Santa
like
Claus-
to say, if my client here was indeed chewing on the wires and scratching CDs, as he said, then why, tell me, would he have been at the doctor's office for the last 3 years?
Wouldn't that prove that he's had some history of medical issues due to chewing on the wires? For what reason was
Nope.
he at the doctor's office?
Because he had a cold, Your Honor. It's in the evidence. You don't get a cold. You don't get a cold from chewing on wires.
Could have damaged his immune system.
That's not how wires. What?
Prosecutor, what do you have to say for this? Oh. Prosecutor, what do you have to say for this?
I would like to say for the fact that chewing on the wires could have affected him, and the fact he would have gotten a cold because of the fact he was spending time in a cold, damp area, such as a basement.
What do you have to say to this? Attorney.
Your Honor, you can get a cold literally anywhere. Your Honor, you get colds multiple times every year. Are you admitting yourself that you chew on wires every couple of days?
Prosecutor, what do you have to say to this?
I have to say that he was eating something suspicious, which could have led to a possible cold, because it could have been something from that he ingested.
Attorney?
I have a business card to 7-Eleven, and as we all know, they have the most suspicious food you'll ever find.
What's 7-Eleven again?
A gas station.
Was he what was he purchasing at the gas station that he could have been eating?
Probably gas station sushi. It's notorious for being really good, but really bad for your immune system.
Prosecutor?
He does not have to be at 7-Eleven to get a 7-Eleven card.
Attorney?
We are having a conversation. Sorry, Your Honor. I would like to present Brock's balls. As you can see, they're squeaky clean. That means he spends a lot of time cleaning them. And so he would...
Prosecutor?
When would he have time to chew on wires?
Prosecutor?
Your Honor,
What?
I would like to
Understand
present
it.
for the fact that I never got my order because of the fact that the wires were chewed, so it cut my internet, so I was not able to commit the order.
Do you have proof of your order on your cellular device?
Your Honor, I would like to interject real quick. I have evidence.
Present your evidence.
An old banknote in the Live It Up 34's name. His order was in fact purchased in person, not over the internet.
Prosecutor, what do you have to say to this evidence? It looks like you lied in court.
Why would I purchase something in person that is a delivery?
Because you could go. Have you never heard of going to stores and special ordering something? Like they're out of stock, so you're like, oh, well, can you order that for me? Every store does that.
Then how come it was never delivered? And it says it was an online order.
Because it was made from the store, Your Honor.
Evidence dismissed.
Also, wait a minute, I just realized that's completely off topic.
Evidence dismissed. Prosecutor, what do you have to say? Do you have any more evidence?
I found a dented water bottle in my basement. And the only reason why someone would probably need water for a long period of time is if they were chewing water, because their mouth probably got dry from chewing on all the wires.
Prosecutor, are you saying you don't drink water? And what proof do we have that it isn't your water bottle or a friend's water bottle? Why would my
Shush. You never asked permission to speak. Attorney, speak.
Your Honor, now I would like to say, are you admitting that you don't drink, Prosecutor Liv? Because you have no evidence that that dented water bottle is actually my client's.
Do you have DNA evidence?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any other evidence that could prove this water bottle would be from Brock?
I'm maxed out on evidence.
Seems like the internet comments in the scratch CD, along with eating something very suspicious. Is pretty good evidence here, but then at the same time, we do have the good list and the 3 years at the doctor's office. What does the jury say? I say Brock is guilty of chewing wires. Those internet comments and the death threats are pretty solid.
Damn. Brock is guilty. Sentenced to... Oh my god, we keep being the same one.
I actually had a CD that was scratched that actually did do what I said about it.
That is horrifying.
When you were making me defend myself, I honestly couldn't figure out what to even say on the cashews thing because everything you were saying was actually true, and I had nothing, so I couldn't lie.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever... The fact that you committed guilty, you pleaded guilty for another crime in the courtroom. Baffling.
I had the matches because I was burning a spoon.
Wild.
Or no, I actually did eat moldy cashews.
I don't know why it's not letting you join.
Don't
Curly.
look at Brock's status. Is Brock's status still the cashews?
Brock's status was actually throw away the moldy cashews.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me check it. No, it's not anymore.
Oh.
Okay, Curly. Thank you for joining. And have fun on your work.
Stay guilty.
But
Even
this
the
happened.
stalker thinks he's guilty.
This happened. This happened live on stream too, with Flatland present, and
No.
as well as Curly present when we were playing Helldivers.
Oh, god damn it.
CL is guilty.
Prosecutor, you may go first.
Let's see. I have evidence that CL's owner stubbed their toe as they are sprinting down the hallway to grab CL as she was taking a bite of the pie. And they happened to stub their little toe on the chair by the table.
Is this all the evidence?
And I have an almost empty wine bottle that CL spilled as she tried to grab the pie. It was found right on the floor next to the pie. The wine spilled everywhere. And of course, it had to be the really nice red wine. So everything's stained red. And there's even pot burns. Anyways, that's my evidence.
Is that all? Alright. Go ahead, Attorney Liv.
Well, you see, Your Honor, CL could not have been doing that because they were busy drifting away on a boat and with the bathtub, and they were taking a bath during said time of when this supposed case of alleged bite taking out of a pie.
Do you have any more evidence?
I would like also to present that they brought a plastic spider with them, so that way they could be able to keep something as a chew toy.
Okay. Do you have any more evidence?
Not at this moment, Your Honor.
Prosecutor, do you have any more evidence?
I have leaked DMs between CL's owner and another person talking about how CL ate a big bite out of the side of the pie because they're humiliated that they couldn't get to the pie in time, and they thought they were going to get in trouble for CL stealing part of the pie.
Prosecutor, when was this case? When did this case take place? When did CL take a bite of this alleged pie?
On on May 22nd.
Of this year?
Yes. You're on.
Then your DMs are fraudulent because they are from over a year ago. Wrong button.
Ow.
What do you have to say about that, Attorney Liv?
We have a torn comic book that happened to be in the place of when they were going to be able to do it, as CL was probably running out of a room, said room. They were running and they had a hold of the comic book, and the comic book got stuck in the door as they were going on their way to the boat.
I see. Do you have anything to say in rebuttal to this, prosecutor,
Yes, I do. I have evidence to refute. So, on May 22nd, there is evidence at 5:30 p.m. of Ciel stealing a bite of the pie. You can clearly see her front paws on the chair as she's taking a bite and running back outside.
Okay. What do you have to say about this, Attorney Liv?
I have an empty pizza box, as in said on that security footage. It was not, in fact, a pie. It was actually a pizza box.
I see. So it was a pizza pie?
It was a pizza box that was what looked like the pie on the video camera.
I see.
They were taking to recycle
So
it.
you'd have. Oh, so you're. So Cia was taking the pizza box out to the trash rather than taking about a pie.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that, Prosecutor Eno?
Well, you can. Ciel had to go potty really badly. So why would she be trying to take out the recycling if she had to go to the bathroom so bad? And it took her forever outside.
I am dismissing this evidence because she also would have had to come inside to get the pie.
Not necessarily, Your Honor. She could have run out of the room, right over to the edge of the table, grabbed a small snack, and ran out the door as she had to go potty. Have you never
That is
grabbed it?
circumstantial.
Oh.
Your Honor, I would like to just say, look at the poor defense. Like, look how cute they are of a doggo. How could you do
Look what
anything?
a good doggo.
How could you do anything to be able to put them as guilty?
You're right. I think just some community service will do for this one. Think I'm ready to consult the jury. Jury, what do we think?
Rex said guilty.
Guilty, but they're only being charged for community service. Poor CO.
You know, what do you want to be? Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom though.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink of water. I know exactly what crime I'm doing.
Oh God.
We'll run an ad while they're away.
Ads.
Ads. How's their day, Brock? Hopefully you're having a good time. I set it up. I don't know how to use it. I don't know if I have to be the host or not. Because it's on right now. Yes, DVD time. By the way, do you like the suit I brought for court today? I made in China. I flip.
I lost the game.
They're away.
Oh, that's no fun.
That's why I joined.
All right. Well,
Do you guys want to jump this game?
no, we're in the middle of Minecraft sesh. Another time maybe. I have seen videos of this game though,
Wait, what game are you
and
playing?
this looks hilarious. It's called
Um,
Guilty as a Stock, and essentially
yeah.
you're on
Oh.
trial against your friends.
It's $5.
I feel like I would always be guilty.
Me too. We'll be back when Eno is back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not seeing where the Twitch integration stuff is. Because I know it's in the settings. So, like, if I go settings, it's connected. But I don't know what to do from there.
I think it has to be you have to be the host.
Okay. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. That's the code.
Hello.
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 What happened?
Oh, we're joining Liv's lobby.
Because I'm trying to do the
I lost the
Twitch
game.
integration.
Ah! I lost the game.
Sorry, not sorry. China was gonna eavesdrop in, and I guess I beat her to the voice chat. Okay, bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Flip.
Hold on. I'm gonna back out real quick.
Flip's new profile picture looks nice. The art's really good. I think China's is the same art style. I don't know. Art style always is so pretty to me because it's like super soft but cute. Like a soft cutesy art style. If that makes any sense.
Mhm.
Anywho.
This is the new code. The other possible option is if that doesn't work, change the O's to 0. And it is Chrome logo.
What?
Brock's seeing a Chrome logo. I don't know why or how.
Oh.
If not, I should just invite you guys.
No need for an invitation. I'll invite myself. I'm trying to join. I just got kicked.
No, I want to be the prosecutor.
I don't know how to leave.
Okay.
I'm ready for court.
You know. Okay.
This might have to be the last round I play though, because I am getting very tired.
That's okay.
EP, me too, bro. I've been awake since 2:30, so I'm going to be very goopy.
All right. Prosecution, state your case.
So I would like to say I would like to call forth my witness.
god. I just realized a crime.
Did you look at the picture?
Oh my god!
So, as you can see, Your Honor, my witness here is a police officer who saw the entire crime go down of Luna murdering Miss Chicken.
Is that so? Police officer, what do you have to say?
I can confirm. I did see Miss Luna kill Miss Chicken.
Do you have any more to add?
A concert ticket torn to shreds. Luna was already angry that she couldn't go to her T Swift concert, so she took it out on Miss Chicken.
Is that all the prosecution stands?
Yes, Your Honor. Me, my turn.
Attorney, state your case.
Give me just a moment. I need to consult with my...
I think it might need to be lowercase, Brock.
So, prosecutor, what date and time are you accusing my client of performing this?
I'm accusing your client of performing this act on April 3rd.
At what time?
At approximately 6:47 p.m.
And what is the year?
2025.
And was this in the morning or the evening?
Attorney, I said 6:47 p.m. What does that tell you?
I was double checking to make sure your story lines up.
Mm-hmm.
But you're safer than yourself if you're always suspicious of the time I'm asking you about. Anyways. We have the evidence of a train stopped mid-track. Meaning the train Luna was on, or not on at the time, but preparing to get on, never arrived at the station for boarding. Therefore, she was left at the train station and could not have killed Miss Chicken. She was stuck at the train station. Give me just a moment, I apologize.
If we look at Luna's GPS records, we can see that that is clearly false. Miss Chicken was killed in the middle of nowhere, and do you want to know where this GPS leads? The middle of nowhere. And you want to know something else? Luna has a fake passport, which means she couldn't have possibly gotten on that train.
Defense,
That is
what
all.
is your case?
I think she's cracking.
Defense.
I apologize. What happened after the train station thing?
Your dog was found with fake passports and GPS that led to nowhere where the said Miss Chicken died.
Where did you say Miss Chicken supposedly died?
The middle of nowhere.
What state?
You sure you want me to use that information?
Choose a random state, Dingus.
Idaho.
Idaho. The middle of nowhere in Idaho.
Yes.
Suspicious, considering Luna's never been to Idaho.
That was a debate, Your Honor, because the attorney told me to pick a random state. I did, and then they're using it against me.
We can cross that out from the statement so that way it is not heard within the jury.
So, with traveling on the train and being abandoned at the train station in Washington, southwest Washington, I got my directions changed. If you look at Southwest Washington, she was left at a train station. She never had to gather her passport. She just needed her records that she is a U.S. citizen. She was not traveling internationally, therefore her passports, even though you claim they are fake passports, would not be relevant to this case.
Your Honor, may I present more evidence?
This credit card was declined for coffee at the train station.
That's not part of this case. That was the nut case.
No. You said there is a fake passport.
Yes, that does not tie into a credit card declining coffee.
I was arguing your fake passport and how the fact that it would not be relevant considering she's not traveling out of country, she's traveling out of state. And then I provided my evidence that she could not have been in Idaho because she was in Southwest
Your Honor, can I
Washington.
concede? I can't take this anymore.
Juries, what do you find?
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish about the credit card charge, please. Please.
You can make your statement while the juries decide.
The credit card was declined for coffee at the train station in Southwest Washington only an hour prior to the death of Miss Chicken. You cannot get from Southwest Washington to Idaho in less than an hour. So therefore, Luna could not have killed Miss Chicken.
Your Honor,
It shows a
again,
decline on the credit card at that train station.
do you have the credit card? Oh my god,
It's,
you do.
yeah, it's the
But-
evidence. Yes.
Where do you think this is
Okay.
coming from? I
I
provided
thought
the
you were
evidence.
bullshitting from the previous case. Anyway, Your
No.
Honor, again, I was baited, and this is my final statement. I was baited by the attorney because she told me in her own words, pick a random state so that this
That
isn't
was-
made public of where this happened. I picked a random state, and now she is telling me that that random state that I picked that has nothing to do with this case is in fact vital to her case.
That wasn't me. That was for our actual privacy, not for the case. I was going.
Yeah, you're still bullshitting.
I would have still said Southwest Washington, even if you said a different state.
Tell me to pick a state at random. I pick a state at random for privacy, and you're like, no, not that one. It can go against my case.
I needed you to pick a state so I could use at least. I don't. Because if you didn't pick a state, then I would have said she was in Southwest Washington, still remaining at that thing. You would have said, what if she was in Washington? She could have traveled to the middle of nowhere and still killed Miss Chicken.
Oh my god.
I need a state. I need a date, time, state. I need to know where this happened. She's innocent. See?
You know, I don't care that she got away with murder at this point. I'm never going back in the courthouse with Eno there. It's like fighting the Mad fucking Hatter.
I suck at this.
Yes, you do.
Why did you want to play with me?
I don't know.
I told you shouldn't have gotten me this game.
Because I thought it would be fun and chaotic.
It is. But I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god.
But that will be it.
Hey,
for
Eno,
Stream.
Yes.
pick a random state for me.
New York.
But not that state, because now that we're in Washington, your statement is invalid, as it happened in Washington.
Let's raid out Cammy. So if you guys want to stick around, don't forget to use the raid message. Hopefully you guys have had a great night. Thank you for games. Thank you for chaos. And thank you for everybody for sticking around. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a special opportunity that I have been offered. And we will have some fun with that at noon Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Or no, not 6. How the fuck did I go from noon to noon Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 11 a.m. Pacific. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.